Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this intro to the intro of this Bale storage test, Bale storage limit test. I don't even know what to call this video anymore. Um, in this video, I'm gonna attempt to do a deep dive into the Bale limits and how they are affected by storage. You will actually probably hear this again very shortly when you see the second intro to this video. I just wanted to do this real quick to basically come on here and at first apologize for how this video is going to be. It is going to be a bunch of short clips, and it is basically, if you've watched any of the couple videos that I have out already, I've stated that I am a full-time long-haul truck driver. I am a cross-country truck driver. I do stay out on the road 4, 5, 6 weeks at a time, and I do the majority of these videos in the truck. This video in particular, I am actually on day number 8 of trying to get this video recorded and everything. For the few of us that do these videos on console, there is a lot of work that goes into doing these videos. I know you've heard other console players say this already. Um, so I just wanted to jump on, kind of like I said, an intro to the intro and apologize for how this video is going to be. But I do believe that there are a lot of y'all that will find this video helpful and useful. Um, see, y'all get to see this in real time, me running out of rolls right here. Anyways, yes, I just wanted to apologize for the way this video is going to be. I hope you watch it. It may end up being a longer video because I do thoroughly test straw bales, hay bales, and silage bales all individually, and test complaints that I've heard from various reports of people playing on console. I am on Xbox Series S, so sit back, relax. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it helps some of you. And now here is the intro to the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am going to do my best to test the bale limits and how they are affected with bale storage sheds or silos. I've seen a lot of people talking here lately how they're hitting limits at like 250 bales in storage, and it's affecting the game. It's not letting them bale anymore. It's not letting them pull bales out of buildings. And I do know this was a certain way on FS22, and apparently it has changed in 25 from what I'm seeing. So I'm going to do my best to test this. I am doing this on Xbox Series S. I'm fully aware that this may be different on PC. I don't know if this is going to be different on PlayStation. And please bear in mind that because I am doing this on Xbox, there's a lot that goes into trying to do a test like this. There's a lot of setup involved, and the video and some of the things I do may not be, you may not agree with it. Just bear in mind, like I said, I am doing this on console. One of the biggest things I want to test, as you can see, I have 2 bale storage buildings here, and I do have one right there, and then I have a big one up on the hill. And what I have in here is I have 400 hay bales in this one. I have 400 straw bales in this one. And I have 400 silage bales in this one. Now, the bales in all 3 of these buildings were purchased from the store. They are not produced bales. And that's important for a reason, because I'm seeing people saying that they, with 200 bale or 250 bales, I think is what I was seeing, they couldn't pull bales out of buildings. It wouldn't let them bale anymore. So we're going to see if having these bales affects that, which this gives me 1,200 bales already. There's 400 in each. So we're gonna see if we can pull bales out, and then we're also gonna see if we can bale, just to show y'all, since this is how we have to fly around on console. So I do have a large field here that I planted in wheat and then harvested it to have the straw. So I'm really hoping there's enough straw here for 200 straw bales, if it even lets me bale, considering I have 400 straw bales already. And then I do have a massive field here that is planted in grass. I do have a helper hired mowing the grass right now. That way I can come in and test hay and do some grass bales and wrap them for silage. So like I said, again, just bear in mind that I'm doing this on console. This is the best way I can come up with to test this. So like I said, we have 400 of each bales here right now. I believe what I'm going to do is start with straw, and I'm going to test straw and hay each individually along with grass and silage and see what happens. So let me finish getting a couple things set up. That way we can jump right in, and I can not make this video 4 hours long. We'll try to keep it as short as possible and still try to give y'all somewhat of an answer. So bear with me, and I will be back shortly. All right, let's get the testing started. So like I said, we're going to start with straw first. Just to show you again, there are 400 straw bales in this building. This building has a capacity of 400. There's 400 in it. Like I said, these are bought bales. I purchased these from the store. These are not produced bales. But the first thing we're going to do is we are going to, where's my trigger? We're going to see if it lets me pull straw bales out. Like I said, there's 400 there, 400 here, 400 there. There's 1,200 straw bales on the farm. So we'll try to pull out 25 and see what it does. And apparently it locked me in. So we'll just tab over to a tractor to get out of there. It did pop up a message. There was not enough room, but I believe that is just because there's not enough room right here in the spawn area. So what we will do to test this is we will come grab one of our auto load trailers. We will zip around and load these up and see how many bales it let us take out. We wanted to take out 25. So let's see what it pulled out, and we're gonna load them up and see if we can get 25 bales out. Or if it, oh Lord, y'all, I can't drive. Okay, so that right there is 18 bales. So that means we need to pull out 7 more to get the 25 that we were gonna start with. So let's pull out 7 more. Okay, it gave us the 7. So that let us right there pull out 25 straw bales. So does that mean that bought bales don't apply? Because the reports that I saw said that once you hit X amount of bales, it wouldn't even let you pull bales out the building. Well, there's 1,200 bales on this farm, and it let me pull 25 bales out. So now we will jump in a baler, and we will see if it lets us start baling. We'll just jump across the road right here to this big field and see if turn baler on. lower pickup. Baler is running, and it is allowing us to bale. So there's 1,200 bought bales on the farm, and it is allowing me to bale more. So I think what I'm going to do right now is spend the time that it takes, and let me do this right now. Where's it at? Okay, I am going to reset the bale counter, and I am going to hope that I have enough straw here to hit the 200 bale limit. Mr. Sealy P actually did a video testing just the bale limits in general, and he did find that on normal bales the limit is 200, and on baby bales it is 250. So I'm going to sit here and bale all this straw, and as soon as I hit the 200 bale limit, I will get back with y'all. All right, y'all, just a little update real quick. I am currently at 105 straw bales produced. One thing I forgot to mention when I started this, I am doing 180 centimeter bales, trying to get as many bales as possible. I will not have enough straw on this field to hit the 200 bale limit. We'll come into console fly around mode. So as you can see, I have baled all of that. Like I said, I'm at 105 bales. This is all I have left. So I did come in, and I am combining all of this into another big field that I will plant in the wheat to give more straw. And this way I'll also be able to just produce as many straw bales as possible. Let's see, it looks like my worker missed the patch right there, but he is getting all the grass cut to do the hay and silage test. So yeah, just a little update. Like I said, this will all be a wheat field, so probably next time y'all see me on straw, I'll be in that other field because I do not have enough straw right here to hit the limit. And just to show y'all that I'm not trying to pull any kind of console trickery, if that's even possible, I'm going to tab over to another vehicle by the farm and show you that I do still have all the bales in storage. There's still 400 bales in each one of these buildings. If you see down there in the screen, so there's still 1,200 bales sitting on the farm that I'm using to test, and there's currently 105 bales sitting in this field. So I don't know if that means that bought bales don't count, or I'm not 100% sure yet, but we are gonna let's just tab back over to this. So yeah, there's 1,200 bales sitting on that farm, and it's letting me bale right now. So I am gonna wrap up this field. I'm gonna get wheat planted in that other field that I'm combining. I will have to skip ahead a few months to get that wheat to grow and then harvest it. Like I said, on console, we don't have the superpowers and all of that. We can't just make straw and all that appear. We have to plant it, harvest it, and come in and bale it. So the next time you get an update will probably be from that other field. And if you notice that we've jumped ahead a few months, that's why. So I'm making sure I get every little bit of straw picked up. So, but yeah, like I said, we are fixing to drop bale 109, and we're going to keep baling until we hit the 200 bale limit. And once we hit that limit, we will come back. Oh, one other thing, I jump back into console fly mode here. You know, I showed y'all that we have these 3 storage buildings that are all full. This big one on the hill is one of the modded bale storages. It has the 800 bale capacity. This is the building that I'm going to use to put all of the produced bales in. That way the produced bales and bought bales stay separate. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to baling. It'll probably be another couple of hours before I get all this baled and planted and all of that, but it'll be about 2 seconds when y'all get the next update, and I will let y'all know how we're doing. All right, y'all, wrapping up this little bit of this straw field right here. Just have one little strip to run back and catch. We are going to be at about 133, 134 straw bales made on this field. Before all of like 6 of y'all that are going to watch this video start hollering at me, talking about, well, just go start baling hay or straw and hay or silage and hit the limit that way. I'm wanting to do this individually, bale type by bale type, because the way it acted in Farming Simulator 22 seems to be different than the reports that I'm seeing in FS 25. In Farming Simulator 22, hay bales and straw bales acted basically the same when it came to putting them in a bale storage building. Silage was the one bale that acted different when you put it in storage in Farming Simulator 22. And what I mean by that is hay bales and straw bales, when you put them in storage in FS 22, they did not, the storage building, the game did not recognize them as still bales once you put them in storage. But in FS 22, it did still recognize grass or wrapped bales as bales when you put them in storage. I know a lot of people are going to argue with me, no, it didn't. Yes, it did. Once you hit a 200 bale limit on grass or silage in FS 22, once you hit that limit, it did not matter if you put those bales in storage, it still counted towards your limit. So for this test, I want to test everything individually to see if anything acts any different. So with that said, that's 135 straw bales on this field. I am going to save progress. That way these bales sit here, and I am going to continue prepping that other field. I'm going to get the wheat planted, skip ahead a couple months, and get that harvested. And finish baling wheat. That way I can get the straw test done first and then move on to the next type of bale. I'm probably being about as clear as mud right now, but it should all make sense here in a little while. So, like I said, we are currently sitting at 135 straw bales made. I am going to get that other wheat field planted and harvested, and we will pick up baling straw here in a little bit. And here we are in the second wheat field, and we have hit the limit. As soon as I unload these bales in the baler, unload baler. So that puts us at 200 bales on the ground. So if I try to crank the baler back up, it is telling me, please sell some first. It will not pick up any straw. So we have hit the limit. We are there. So we will shut this down. Now there's 135 bales on the first straw field. There's 65 bales on this field. What I will do is tab over to here, and the first thing we are going to test is, will it let me pull bales out of a building when we are at the limit. It should not, but we will see. So let's just try to pull one out. Okay, so it will not let me pull any bales out. It's saying there's too many. So the way this worked in FS22 is whatever bales I pick up off the field and put in storage, I should be able to produce that many more bales again. I mean, everybody, I think, kind of agrees that's how this works. So let's pick up, let's just run around and pick up 4 bales just for quick test. So we will run these 4 bales, being they are produced bales. These bales will come over here to this building. So unload bales. Okay, so those 4 bales are in storage now. We will run back to this building. So if the buildings work the way they did in 22, I should be able to pull 4 bales out of this building. Let's see. 4 bales. Okay, so it let me pull the 4 bales out. We are just going to get these back in storage. Okay, so with 4 bales off the field, it should let me bale 4 more bales. Did I not? Let's see. Oh, you have to lower the pickup there, dummy. Try to get as much of the straw as possible. I'll come back and get that little bit in a minute. I just want to hurry up and hit 4 more bales and see if we hit the limit again. Then once we get these 4 bales done and I hit the limit again, I will run around and pick all these bales up and put them in storage, and then we will move on to testing hay. I'm not going to show quite as much with testing hay unless I run into something that's acting different than the way straw did, but we should be fixing to, there we go. So, okay, there it is. There are too many bales. Please sell some first. So if I shut the baler down and unload it, there's 4 more bales. Okay. So I think that shows that as far as right now in FS25, everything is acting the same, at least with straw. I'm going to run around and get all these bales picked up, get them in the building, and I'm going to finish baling this straw to have as many bales as possible, because one of the things I saw in a couple of reports where people were saying it was acting up when they hit 250 bales in storage. So let me get all these bales picked up, put in storage. I'm going to finish baling this, and I will see y'all somewhere in the testing of the hay. All right, just to bring everybody up to speed, we've got all the straw bales picked up. I picked up the first 200, went back and finished baling what was left on that field. Got everything picked up. I'm gonna get these in the building, and I will give you all a updated bale count just to know what we're working with on the farm here, just if anybody's keeping up with it. So like I said, we do have in the 3 buildings over here on the farm, we have 1,200 bales that were purchased, and in here we currently have 218 square bales. So that puts us at 1,418 bales on the farm. We are getting the hay tedded up, and I do have the windrower running, so I am going to jump in the baler and start baling hay. And unless I run into something between now and the next bale limit, I will see y'all when I hit 200 hay bales. As of right now, the straw worked like it did in 22. The next thing we need to hit is, I guess, 250 produced bales to see if I can make something happen with that. Like I said, that was the number that everybody talked about, or that I've seen people posting about, is something around 250 bales and the buildings kind of start acting up. So I am gonna jump in the baler, and I will do a test when I hit 250. If I don't find anything, I may or may not show it, but I will for sure see y'all when I hit another 200 bale limit on hay bales. All right, we're creeping up on hitting our bale limit on hay. I'm gonna run till we hit the limit, and then we will test everything the exact same way we did with the straw. We should be hitting it here shortly. I didn't reset the bale counter when I started, so it's gonna be like 2 or 3 bales off. And yes, I did have to switch tractors to pull the baler for hay, because I basically did like a double cut on the grass and the windrows. There we go. The windrows got a little too big, and the fent on tires didn't want to ride the windrows right, so I went to the 8RX on tracks. But anyways, yes, we have hit the bale limit, so we will kind of the way we did everything before. We will shut baler. Nope, wrong button. Okay, we will unload the baler. We will try to crank the baler back up, and yes, it will not let us bale anymore because we are at the limit. So also, yes, I have picked up a few bales because I started baling before the windrower was done, and I had to move some bales out of his way. So what we will do is we will drop these bales right here. And that is 200 hay bales on the field. So before we pick any more bales up, we will come test that we cannot pull any bales out of storage. Again, I think everybody expects that, but let's just test. We'll try it with straw. Okay, cannot pull a straw bale out. Let's just run over here, just for argument's sake. Let's come try to pull a silage bale out. We will try to pull one silage bale. Too many bales, please sell some first. Okay, so exactly like we did with the straw, and I'm doing this all uncut for a reason. We will run back over here. So let's get away from this pile. We'll skip this one. And we will pick up 4. Oh, I guess it helps if you hit the right button. Okay. See, that's why I needed to move bales. So let's run this bale over. He's gonna catch that one. Let's try to get all of these bales out of his way. Okay. So we've picked up 6 hay bales. So we will run here. And we will put 6 hay bales in storage. Okay, 6 hay bales in storage. We are not going to mess with this building. We will run over here to one of these. And I'm going to do something a little different this time. So we will pull 1 hay bale out. Let's pull 1 straw bale out. And let's pull 1 silage bale out. Okay, so we put 6 bales in the storage building, and we just took 1 of each bales back out of the different storage buildings. So again, if this works like it did in Farm Sim 22, I should be able to crank the baler back up, but it should only let me make 3 bales, and then I should hit the limit again. So let's see. So it is letting me bale again. Y'all are gonna have to excuse my little cough. I'm getting over a little cold. Okay, there we go. We have hit the limit again. So if I shut the baler down and unload it, there should be 3 bales. Okay. So, I still have a lot of hay to bale, and I am going to get these 200 bales picked up, and I am going to bale all of this hay and get it in storage. I'm sure I'll hit a 200 bale limit again, but I am going to get all this hay baled and put in storage, and I will get back with y'all when I'm done, let y'all know what the bale count is on hay, and make sure that everything's still working the same, and then we will move on to silage, which is where I believe we will start seeing the problems. So see y'all in a little bit. And we are done with the hay. Actually hit the bale limit a second time. Got those 200 bales picked up, and then finished baling the field. Just have these few bales right here left to pick up, and then we will get these to the storage building and get a total count of what we are working with bale wise so far. We'll come right here, go ahead and store those, and then let's see. So we ended up with a total of 461 hay bales. We did 218 straw bales total. So right now we have 679 bales out of 800 in this building. So I will have to place another building. I may see about trying to place another building right here. Um, because if we can hit a 200 bale limit on silage, we don't have enough room in this building. Um, so far that is 679 in this building, 1200 between those three buildings. So far there is 1879 bales on the farm. We will just make sure that all the buildings still work. We'll just pull one bale out of each building. Actually, this building, we will pull one straw bale and one hay bale. So there's a bale of each out of this building. We will come here. One bale out of that building. One bale out of that building. And one bale out of that building. So far, like I said, we are 1,879 bales on the farm between these three buildings and that one. And so far, I have not experienced any of the problems that I've seen people talking about. I do know, like I said, in FS22, silage was the one that acted different. So far, it seems like straw and hay are acting just like they did in Form Sim 22. I have not found any issues with straw or hay yet. I'm going to get this grass field refertilized and regrown so I can cut it again. Place another building down over here. And then we are going to start working on silage and see if we run into any problems with that. I don't know. Like I said, I know in Farm Sim 22, silage was the oddball that did not act right with the storage buildings. So we will see if that's the same in 25. Like I said, I'm going to get this field re-prepped, recut, ready to start baling, and I will see y'all when we are ready to start working on silage. And the grass field is ready, so we're going to start baling this. I am running the Vicon fast bale. I know it's not fast, but I'm doing this that way I can bale and wrap all at once. So we are going to run this until we hit the 200 silage bales, and when we hit that limit, we will be back and start doing some testing to see if we can make the silage trip out. So I'm gonna spend the next couple of hours doing this, and I will see y'all here in about 2 seconds. We should be coming up on the bale limit here shortly. Once again, I forgot to reset the bale counter when I started, and I made like 6 bales before I caught it. So should be here in another 2 or 3 bales. We should hit the limit. And I mean, as you can see, there's 200 wrap bales, or almost 200 wrap bales on this field. So once we hit the limit, we'll test it again. We'll do the same thing we've done for the other 2 bales. We'll check buildings before we touch anything. We'll run through the process again. Should be one more bale and I think we'll hit it right here. Like I said, silage was the only thing that acted different in FS22. I know I mentioned in one of the other clips that I know people are going to come on here and want to argue with me that no it didn't, no it didn't, and I said yes it did. I know for me, I played FS22 on Xbox One and now, and there we go. Bale limit hit. Yes, I played FS22 on Xbox One and Xbox Series S, and on both consoles, no matter which bale storage buildings I used, silage was always the bale that caused things to trip out. So I'm fully aware that some people did not have those problems. A lot of people did, and it seems to be the same thing on 25, so we're going to test that. But we are at the limit, so we will shut that down. We'll just tab over, and we'll just check just one building, see if it'll take a bale out. I mean, we know it won't, but we'll test it. One bale will not come out, too many bales. So same routine. We will pick up 4 bales. That's what we did on all the other ones. So we will do that again. The one bale that you see sitting in front of the building was one that actually rolled into the building when it came out of the baler, so I took it back out. We'll actually pick that one up. The new building right there to the right is the new storage I placed down. I figured that would be another way to test, is have different versions of the storage buildings down to see if one building acts different than the other. But we will finish filling this building up first. Okay, so before I drop them, that is 4 bales going in. If this acts like it did on 22, even putting these 4 bales in, none of the buildings should work. And why did it not take them? There we go. Okay, so we'll move the tractor just to make sure it's out of the way. So let's see if it lets us pull a bale out. We'll try to do a straw bale. See, even with those 4 bales in storage, it is now recognizing even the silage bales I have put in storage as hitting the limit. We'll run over here and test one of these buildings. We'll just test this straw building, or the hay building right here. Too many bales, please sell some first. So for whatever reason with silage, even putting them in a storage building, it still makes the bale limit stand. So just to show, we'll jump into our console fly mode here. There's 196 now bales out on this field. Y'all saw I just put 4 of them in that storage. I will even try to bale some more. There are too many bales, please sell some first. So what I'll do now is I will run around and pick up all 200 of these bales, get them in a storage building. I will actually put them in the building right there to the left. That way they're in a building by themselves. And as soon as I get all these bales picked up, we will come back and show that everything is off the field, everything is in storage, and it still will not work because for whatever reason, the silage bales still go towards the limit when in a storage building. I'll get these picked up and see y'all shortly. All right, getting the last few bales picked up off the field here. And I'm been thinking about how to really thoroughly test this with the silage bales once I have them all in the building. So I think, because I think there's a chance here also to test the theory that the purchased bales do not apparently don't affect the bale limit because I have 400 purchased silage bales in storage, and it let me produce 200 bales. So that tells me that the purchased bales don't count towards the limit, but we will get all these bales in storage and we will see what happens. I mean, y'all all saw when I picked up those first 4 bales and put them in storage, it was still telling me I was on the bale limit. So let's see. Jump into console fly mode just to show that there are no more bales on the field. All bales have been picked up and are in storage. There should be 196 in this building, 196 round bales of grass, and there are 4 round bales of grass in this building. So first things first, let's see if it'll let me pull a bale out. We'll just try a straw bale. Too many bales. Please sell some first. So all 200 silage bales are picked up and put in storage, and it's still telling me I'm on the bale limit, and that's exactly what FS22 did. I mean, y'all saw I did 400 and something hay bales, 200 and something straw bales produced, and once they were in storage, the bale limit went away. But we have 200 silage bales produced. They are in storage, and it is still telling me I'm on the bale limit. We'll just try one of these buildings to see. Too many bales, please sell some first. So the first thing I think I want to try is, it is still saying that they are grass bales. It is, yes, it is still saying they are grass bales. Will once they're in storage, you can't do that. But it is saying round bales, grass, 3,500 liters. So I'm gonna try to do this uncut. I know this is gonna make the video drag a little bit, but I'm gonna run over here and sleep and let the bales ferment into silage and see if that changes something, to test whether or not it's because the bales are fermenting, or we'll try to test all theories here. I'll sleep through the day real quick. I don't remember how long it takes for the bales to ferment. We'll run and check. So it is still showing them as grass. I don't remember if it was like 2 months, 3 months. I don't remember how long it took for them to ferment. But I want to get them fermented from grass to silage before I move on to the other idea I have to test this. I don't know why it's grass bales, silage bales that still register on the limit. It just makes no sense to me. I thought once all bales went in storage. Okay, so it's saying the 4 in these have fermented into silage. And it's saying that all of them in here have fermented into silage. So let's just see if we can pull one out. Nope, still saying too many bales. So it has something to do with the wrapped bale. That's all I can come up with. I think what we're gonna do, this will prove the point that those purchased bales over there do not count towards the limit. Like I said, those bales were there from the start of this video, and we did all the straw, all the hay, and all the silage. So I don't think this will make a difference, but I will sell this building. Why can't I sell it? Let's try that. Storage is not empty. All stored goods will be lost. Okay. So that building and those 400 silage bales are gone. Like I said, those were the purchased bales. We'll try to pull, I don't remember, was it here? Let's see if it'll let us, see, it still will not let me pull a bale out the building. So just for argument's sake, too many bales, please sell some so I can't bale anymore. So, I mean, shoot. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, y'all saw it. I did all the hay bales, all the straw bales, everything produced. And it wasn't until I hit 200 silage bales that we tripped the limit. And now I can't do anything with any bales on the farm. So just to show that it is the silage bales, I will come in here. Like I said, these were all purchased bales. This was all just for the test. We are going to get rid of all of that. So that puts us now with just the bales in here and the bales in there. Because I think we've shown that for whatever reason, buying bales from the store does not affect the limit. Still can't pull any bales out. So if I get rid of this building with all the bales in it, there's 196 silage bales in this building. That building and all those bales are gone. I don't know why it locks me like this sometimes, but you just saw as soon as I got rid of that building and all the silage bales, I can now pull bales out of this building again, and I can go right back. Oh, helps if you put the pickup down. I can go right back to baling. So, yes. This shows that for whatever reason, silage bales in the storage building act different than hay and straw. You can bale all the hay and all the straw you want. As long as you keep putting it in storage, you can keep baling it. The second you start doing the silage bales, your limit is there no matter where you put them unless you sell them. The only way to beat the bale limit with silage bales is to sell them. Storage buildings do not help your bale limit when it comes to silage. It was that way in FS22, and it looks like it's the same way in 25. I know in the beginning of this video, I apologized for the way this video was going to be. In the beginning of the video, I think I said I was 8 days working on this video. I'm actually 10 days into this video, just trying to gameplay and record a little bit here and there whenever I can when I'm not driving on my off time. just coming up on Christmas, we've actually been really busy. I haven't had a whole lot of downtime. So again, I do apologize for probably the craptastic quality of this video, but we did show what we set out to test. I hope this helps somebody. If you think I tested something wrong, if you think I can do something different to test, please let me know. I will test it. I'll be happy to do it. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. Give me a subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully be getting back to my roleplay videos here soon. So see y'all on the next one. Hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas.